They'll be up and online today as well. Anyway, have a great sale today, and appreciate everybody for coming out.
Thank you, Chris. Here it is, Honda shaving mirror. And what do you get for it? We don't have a price on anything in this auction sale, so get your hands in the air, get it started. We don't care where it starts, where it ends up, and how many dollars on it? 25, 50. I bet $25 hit him in $35 here, hit a little $5, will you give me $30, 25 now, 30, $25 here, hit 30 now, hit a middle of 40, 40, hit a middle of 40, hit a middle of 40, 30 now, 5, 5, hit a middle of 5. This is the Pig and the Pepper, and the other one is Alice in Wonderland. And they're color lithographs by Salvador Dali, and it's a real pleasure to have them here in our auction sale today. Well, $35. I'll try it again. Somebody give me $20 on the floor. $10. $10. 10. I got two places. 15. 15. Now 20. I got $15 now. Hold on.
I'm just saying it's much cheaper than the online auction. We actually have software that's been developed all right here.
The house has gone worldwide in just a matter of minutes. In fact, its first 12 hours of existence, it received more than 110,000 interested visitors. Channel 10's Sean Flynn introduces us to onlineauction.com.
This is your typical auction. Thousands of items, crowded rooms, and of course, the babble of the auctioneer.
263, 263.
But not anymore. A new online auction site based out of Grants Pass just hit the internet.
It's the way of the future. This is very exciting just being here today, especially with all the sold on the back, background there. It's awesome.
I'm really happy. We're really doing good. There's been a lot of people that are bidding on our site now.
And it's safe to say you won't have to rifle through this site to find what you're looking for. Just watch out for the bargains and you could cash in. It's the first day of trading, and would you believe this 1978 Porsche 911 SC is selling for only $275. Now let me tell you, if you've ever had the opportunity to sit in one of these vehicles, it's definitely a choice automobile.
I'll give you $300 into the bid. I'll buy it right now.
You can probably afford this. I would hope that it would bring a little more than that. I would hope.
Okay, $325.
Looks like I'm going to have to raise my bid. The founder says this site is cheaper and easier to use than other online auctions, making it better for the buyers and sellers.
I don't even own a computer, but I'm going to get one, and then I'll be able to do this when I do want to.
It's my dream. I'd love to see this thing do what eBay did.
With that attitude, onlineauction.com will be up there with the other hot rods. With an eye on Grants Pass, Sean Flynn, Channel 10 News.
And we can check to see how Sean's bid is doing right now on that sports car as we take a live look at onlineauction.com on its website. He bid $300, and it looks like he's quite a bit under the top bidder at $4,100 right now. If you'd like to learn more about the site or how you can put some items up for bid, the company is offering free lessons every Monday and Tuesday in Grants Pass for the next couple of weeks.
Now 30, now 35, 40, now 5, 45, 50. In my 30 years as an auctioneer, this is expected to be one of the most interesting auctions ever. This is over a 100-year collection of the Morse brothers and family to be sold at auction at the Hidden Valley Ranch in Central Point, Oregon. Antiques, Western collectibles, glassware, primitives, farm equipment, guns, and much more. Preview October 14th, auction October 15th and 16th. Don't miss this great event. Go to www.thehiddenvalleyranch.com. Okay, here we go. Take a look. And when you go forward here, start him here. Somebody give me $2,000, two. Somebody give me two. Somebody give me $1,000 start. And where we go? I'm 11 now, 12 to me, now 1,300 down here, 12, 13. I get 12 and 13 now, 14, a little bit of the 14 to be able to give me 14. I'm 14, got it right here, boys here, 13. That's 14, 42.50. I get 40,000 down here, then 42 and a half. 42 and a half is only money. I'm 4 now, 42 and a half, 42 and a half. Now 45 here, 5 of the bill. Somebody give me $300 started. There you go, now 5. I'm 45, that's 6 years, 6 bill. He's a 5 years, 6 bill. Third, now 1,500 third. I got 14, 15. I got 14, 15, 15, 15, 15. I got 14 minus the hit. 15, 16 minus land. I got 15, 16, 16, 16, 16. I got 15, 16. Now 17 third. I'm 16, now 17. 17 down here, now 17. 1,800 down here, 17, 18, 1,800 down here. I'm 17, 18, 18 down here. Down 1,900 down here, 18, 19, 19, 19, 19. Got the hold on, taste it all. 18, 19, 19. You're on, get it over here. 18, 19, 18 and a half, sir. 18, 50, 18 and a half. All done. Hold it, $1,800 your way, Lance. Boys, 5 will be here, then enough, 5 will be here. Now $600 here. 5 will be now 60, 6 now, $700 here. I got 6, 7 jams in, 6 here, 7 will bill, 7, 7, 7 here, 7 will bill. I got 6 and then no 7. I'll take 6 and a half, 650, 650, 650. I'm 600, 6 and a half. I'm 600, $650 here. All done, 600, 6 and a half, 6 and a half and counter wrong. Going to sell it both. Now $700 here. Jam back in here. I'm 7 now, 750. I'm 7 here, 7 and a half. This is where we should have told here, 8 will bill. I'm $750, $800 here. 758, 7 and a half, 8 will bill. I'll take 775, Jan, you better all the way, 7 and a half and now 775. I got 750 now, 75, 75, really give me 75. I'm 7 having and now 75, all done. Sold it for $750, number 354, 354, 354.
I've been 100 a quarter, now half, 100 half, now something about 175, and now 200. You're out, 200, now quarter. I've been 2, now 2 quarter, now half. You want to be 2 and a half all through all, then you want to be 2 and a half, and now 25, 275, and now 300. I got 3 and now quarter. I got 300 here, now quarter, now quarter, you quarter. Somebody goes 325, all through all done. Sold it $300, and the number is 659. Thank you, sir. 300, thank you, sir. Now 4. I'm at 3, now 4. You want to be 400? I'm at 300 there, now 4. I'm at 4, you 4. I'm at 3 and a half. Now 4. I got 400, now half. I have 400, now half. 4 and a half, and now 500. I have 4 and a half, and now 5. You want to be 5. Anybody 5? All through all that, you want to be 500? 500? Anybody 500? You're out. You want to be 500? You'll never find another one for that kind of money. You want to be 5? Yeah. 500, now half. I got 500 now and a half. I'm going to go 5 and a half. All through all that, you want to be 5 and a half. Anybody 5 and a half? You're out, sir. You want to be 5 and a half? Sold at $500. How about $100 times 2? Somebody go 100. Hard to find. I got 100 there. Now quarter. I'm at 100 now quarter. How about 100 quarter? Anybody 100 quarter now?
And then I bought him. He said he liked this desk, this little desk that and then he's like, you bought it? I was like, yeah, I got a great deal.
100 and a half. You're out. You want to be 100 and a half? I need 100 and a half. You're out. 100 and a half. And now 75. I'm at 175.
So he's like, oh my gosh. But I love them, so I know they're worth the money.
Now 200, 200, now quarter, 2 and a quarter, now half, half and a half, we do 2 and a half, 2 and a half, all through all that. You want to be 2 and a half? 2 and a half, and now 75. I've been 2 and a half, and now 75. You want to be 275, ma'am? 275? All 275. Just
I'm not a dealer, but I can see something and I know and it's always triple, quadruple the value of what we pay. So
time, and now 300. You want to be 300, sir? I've been 275 a piece, and now 300. You want to be 300? All through all done. You want to be 300? Anybody 300? Sold them for 275 times 2, and your number is, ma'am?
he says, I trust you, okay, I trust you, but I'm going to have a heart attack.
Cool. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason. And how did you hear about this auction?
I read it in the paper.
Read it in the paper? Okay. And where do you come from?
I live locally.
You do?
I need to come up and get some history out of a guy that's been here for a long time.
Right on. Right on. And what did you buy?
A baby grand piano.
Cool. And what did you get it for?
$500.
$500 for a grand piano. Right on. And is she going to get lessons?
I don't know. Hopefully we're going to sell it.
Okay, and where are you going to do that at?
Maybe with online.com.
Onlineauction.com. Right on. We'd be happy to help you with that.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
You're in some place. Okay, here we go. Number 507. 507, friends. How we doing today?
What do we got? All right.
right, guys, we're heading for the other side of the truck. So y'all get over here. Get over here. Everybody, you heard it. What Art said. Get over here. You guys are beat me here, even just there. His brother, where's he at? Okay. Hey, I'm gonna tell the pilot.
Well, I just bought this here seed, corn seeder. You know, and then I bought a bunch of stuff. A couple, about $300 or $400.
Right up. Well, thank you.
I made the papers at that other sale, but I had my big hat on there, see?
Oh, okay.
Liska always has me come, because I'm a junk man. I'm a cleanup man.
Are you happy you came up?
Oh, not really, no.
No?
No, I mean, I haven't been half dog.
Oh, well.
It wouldn't make any difference where the hell I am. No, it's all right. Hell, it's a good auction. I go to a lot of Liska's auctions and everything's going really high.
Is it?
Okay, we're going to start over here in this 1967 Mustang. Mustangs went up, Mustangs came down, Mustangs going back up again. This is a 67. It's a 3-speed, 6-cylinder. Now the price of gas, what's the car you want? Give me the Fain, 10, 100, now 1,500, now give me, I got the Fain, now $2,000 here. I got 1,500, even at 16, now 1,700. I'm 16, 17, 1,700, now 1,800 here. I'm a 17, give me 18, $1,800 here. I'm a 17, 18, now 19. I'm an 18, 19, take a look at 19, now 62,000 miles only. 19, now 2, now 21. I am 2 living on that 2,100 out of here. 2 living on that 21, 21. Now 22 living on that 22, 21, 22 where? I'm 21 on that 22. Got it right straight ahead of me, my door 21, 2,200 out of here. You don't have to do any body work in this one, gentlemen. You don't see any rust on it. This is a very clean little car, ladies and gentlemen. 60,000 miles, it's hardly broken in. Let's get some money on it. 21, 22. I ain't 21, he would have been on that 22. Really, you want to been 22, 21, 22, all done, 21, 2,200. 22. Put it for $2,100. What's your number, Danny? Come on back, back it up. Come on, let's go. Look out for that tractor. Don't wreck my truck. I love my truck. Yes. Come on back. Come on back. Over here, over again, little man, and walk aboard. Come on back. They call this gas pedal. I got 30 here, somebody give me 40, now 50. I'm 40, now 50. I got 40 here, 50, now 60 on choice. Now 60, now 70, now 70, now 80. I'm 70 that are now 80, that are now 90. 80 that are 90, give me 85, you've been there all the way. I'm 80, 85, 80, that are 85, that are 85. Now 90. Now 90 worth the money here. 85, 90, 109, 85, 190. Gonna take your saddle. 85, 90. Over. 85, $100 to you, number 408.
A nice piece all the way around.
Yeah.
You got a good buy.
Yeah. I could have had a better buy.
Yes, you could have. It's a good thing we came.
You're tough competitors, I'll tell you. Bill Smith, my wife Mary. A lot of fun, and there's some great values here, just incredible bargains. If I had more money, I would have bought everything that was sold here. It was just amazing. It's very well done. The auctioneers are just fun. It's just fun to listen to, and it's fun to be here, even if you're not bidding either. Probably a Winchester 44 rimfire rifle with a brass receiver that's 100 years old, and it's probably like 95% condition. It's just an outstanding piece. Well, I thought it was a good price. I talked to a gun collector and told him what I paid for it, and he said, well, you're not going to want to hear what it's worth. And I said, you mean overpaid? He says, well, I'll write you a check right now for what you paid for it.
Can you auction like that?
I never get caught short.
No fair.
How's the auction going, Wayne?
The auction is going very well. Very good auction sale.
I'm in here, give me $100 more here, go over here, $100 bill, give me $100 here, $100 will. Give me $100 here, somebody give me $50 to start. I want 20,000, I want 50 here, 1 1/4, 1 1/2. I'm on 1 1/4, 1 1/2, I'm on 120,000, 150. This is what I said. 125, 150, now 175. I'm 175, now 200.
Buffalo Bill Scout Rifle right here. This gun right here was acquired in Mesa, Arizona, at the Great Western show. It is a beautiful old rifle, and what's really great about it is there's a plate in the back that says Buffalo Bill, my Scout Rifle 1904, to my friend Harry Brennan, Top Cowboy. We went ahead and we called the Brennan family, and they said without a doubt, and this is without any coercion or whatever, they said without a doubt that gun was passed along through their family as Buffalo Bill Scout Rifle. Buffalo Bill was known to have traded artifacts with Harry Brennan. The Brennan family donated a shirt that was Buffalo Bill's shirt, that each button was a great little button that said Buffalo Bill. It was in a mother of pearl button. They were all handmade for his shows when he did his shows. Anyway, and so they donated that to the Buffalo Bill Museum. But we have, from the Brennan family itself, we have notarized letters with that. We have a chronological history that goes with this. Of the Brennan family. We have a picture of Buffalo Bill there. One of Buffalo Bill's favorite pictures right there to go with the gun also. The caliber is, Shannon, what is the caliber? 3840. 3840. A very unusual caliber. Oh, and that's another thing. That was one of Buffalo Bill's favorite calibers. And it really is. Anyway, I really believe it to be. We also have pictures of the Harry Brennan in the Buffalo Bill show, and a neat little history here in the catalog about Harry Brennan. Anyway, it's a great piece. I have a lot of interest in this gun. I have a $5,000 to start figure right now, and now $6,000. I'm at a $5,000, now $6,000. You want to be $6,000? I'm at a $5,000, now $6,000. You want to be $6,000? I'm at $6,000, now $7,000. I'm at a $6,000, now $7,000. I'm at a $6,000, now $7,000. You want to be $7,000? I'm at $6,000 and now $7,000. You want to be $7,000, now $8,000. I'm at a $7,000, $8,000 and now $9,000. I'm at $8,000 and now $9,000. You want to be $9,000? I'm at $8,000, $9,000 now. You want to be $9,000? You want $9,000 and now $10,000. I'm at a $10,000, now $11,000. I'm at a $10,000, now $11,000. You want to be $11,000? I have $10,000 bid. Now do you want to be $11,000? $11,000, now $12,000. I'm at $11,000, now $12,000. You want to be $12,000? I have $11,000, now $12,000. You want to be $12,000? I'm at $11,000 and now $12,000. You want to be $12,000? How about 11.5 then? You want to be 11.5? I have 11,000 and now 11.5. You want to be 11.5? All through, all done. You want to be 11.5? 11.5? You're in. I'm at 11,000, now 11.5. Going once, going twice. Third and final call. I sold it right there for $11,000.
Better days, but hey, toward the end, how are you?
This man is dreaming of all the useful things he's going to get on onlineauction.com.
I'm going to get an autographed baseball, and a lavalier, and a new pair of swanky high heels, and spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, and a skateboard. Oh, and an autographed copy of Super Hair Roller Girl video, too. Wow.
For whatever you can dream up, onlineauction.com. Millions of items, and you don't have to tell anyone you bought them.
All right, folks, let's get her sold. I'm at $100, now quarter. I'm at 100 quarter now. Half, will you go 100 and a half?
Yeah, 100 and a half. Okay, you got me sold, man. Chris, this is amazing. I love it. Auctioneer. You're an auctioneer, correct?
Yeah, I'm an auctioneer, and I started and founded onlineauction.com. My wife and I did.
You know, I want to talk about that, onlineauction.com. First of all, what made you think about starting a company like that?
Well, I saw the future back in, that was back in 1996 when I first saw what eBay was doing. And I actually started a company that was selling things online. And, you know, I was a big watch collector, and I love watches and clocks and, you know, any horological instrument. I'm really, you know, interested in it. I kind of come from a background of a machine background, and I just love things that are mechanical. So that's the way I kind of got into I noticed that instead of having to pack up everything and go to a big watch show or a clock show, I could just put things up online. And actually, because we're dealing with the bigger buyers, which are in New York and Los Angeles, I could actually, from, you know, Podunk, Oregon, sell my wares right there and not have to do all that traveling, or, you know, not only the expense of going to the shows. I could also just, it was a lot more secure because, you know, you just take the items out of the safe and photograph and list them. So I thought it was a great idea, and we started developing on that. And I, you know, through the time, that was, you know, a long time ago. So we knew that it was going to grow, and we felt really confident that, you know, we were going to make this thing happen, and we have. We've created a website that is, you know, always within the top 5, and we just got a report that a company out of 70 auctions, of the biggest, most powerful auctions, we were the number 3, but our goal is to be the number 1.
Okay, so who is number 1? Would that be eBay? Is that number 1?
Right now, eBay is definitely number 1.
Okay, and so you guys, your goal is to surpass eBay. That's a huge, huge endeavor to take on. And so wanting to do that, first of all, I think that's amazing that you want to do that. And you know, more power to you. And I think you guys are going to do it. You're just like on the way. You're going to relaunch, rebranding yourselves as OLA.com. And what brought that on? Like, what's about the rebranding?
Well, you know, we originally acquired that URL back in, after we launched our new website back in 2004. We then, you know, people kept referring to us as OLA. And I said, let's find out if we can acquire that URL. So back in 2004, we were able to acquire it at a, you know, I mean, it was a reasonable, compared to its value today, it was a reasonable amount. It was still, you know, thousands of dollars, but we were able to acquire it. And of course now, you know, it's something that's highly sought after. And but we want to keep it with the website. We want to keep it with our, you know, our goals. So that's why we've maintained the ownership, even though we have had several, you know, major offers on that URL. We still, you know, are not interested in selling it this time, for sure.
Well, that's great. Your customers spoke, and you listen, and you're changing the branding and the name and everything. Now, I have a question. I don't know if this is something that's even possible, but do you think that it's possible in the future to be doing like online live auctions, like you're an auctioneer? And is that possible to do something like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can. We're actually going to create what's called the Auctioneer's Auction, but that's in the future. Right now, we have our online auction is one of the best that's out there. We have one of the key differences between us and the leader is the fact that we have scheduled ending times opposed to absolute ending times, which means that if an item gets down to where it's about ready to end, the time is about ready to end, if there's still 75 seconds left of the scheduled ending and somebody bids, then it extends the auction to 75 seconds so that if there's somebody, you know, across the country that wants to bid on it, on the item, whatever it is, they can answer the bid. And so the bidding will continue until somebody says, okay, that's enough, I'm not going to bid anymore. And then, you know, which is great, because what that does for the seller is it gets the maximum amount of exposure, and there's enough time for people to really answer the bid. And so, you know, it stops a lot of the sniping, which, how many times have you been, you know, I've bought a lot of items online, and I love auctions. So, I mean, when I'm bidding on an item and then the time ends and then you can't answer the bid, you don't know for a split second there if you own the item or not. And, you know, it just, I want to know that I can at least bid a little more and get the product for the most reasonable price, but also, I have the ability to pay a little more and get the product, and that's good for the seller, and it's good for the person that wants the item the most.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's a great concept
to answer that. So that's why we did it that way. That's one of but there's many different features that we have that we feel is a little bit better than what's out there.
Well, let's talk about your membership program. How does that work?
Well, we have multiple different membership programs, but the most reasonable one, if somebody just wants to sell 1 or 2 items or 5 items or whatever, they can list their items and only pay $8 a month, but it's only they can only do that through an auction venue unless they upgrade to it becoming also having a storefront, which is an extra $10 a month. The smartest and the best bang for the buck would be the founding membership, because you're paying for a full year in advance. It's $196, but you get $200 worth of auction enhancements, which will enable you to run featured auctions or have multiple photos over the first 4 that are free. So it gives you a lot of add-ons for becoming a founding member. But the most exciting part of becoming a founding member is you'll be able to become an affiliate, and an affiliate is able to make $50 for everybody they bring to OLA. So you're gonna go into the new website, OLA.com. You're gonna be able to go into your auction manager and see your affiliate dashboard, which will show you, we're gonna give you all kinds of tools that you can drag and drop into Twitter or Facebook or a lot of these other blogs that you might be a member of, and you'll be able to post those videos, and it'll automatically have a person's pixel within that video, an affiliate's pixel within that window, so that you get credit if somebody clicks on that video and then they watch. It might be this very video that they watch, and
I better get an affiliate link quickly.
You better get an affiliate.
Hey, well, you know what's cool about that is it only takes you to refer 4 people, and your membership is paid for the year.
That's right, and not only that, but we want you to get 1,000 people in.
Yeah, of course.
More exciting for me to see, and there's going to be some of the affiliates out there that are going to start, going after this. And believe me, I'll be smiling from ear to ear just to have write a check for $50,000 for somebody that got us 1,000 founding members in a month, and there'll be people that do that. So this is going to be exciting, and it's going to grow our members. And then those people, if they're a founding member, they'll automatically be able to go in at no extra cost, be an affiliate, and start making money immediately. So, I mean, this thing is going to grow exponentially. That's the goal for this whole thing. And, our goal is to get 1 million members here in the next 18 to 24 months.
Fantastic.
And so I really feel that that's very doable. And, let's make this thing rock and roll. And we're going to create the best place for both buyers and sellers. And buyers and sellers are going to love what we're doing because, first of all, for only $196, no final value fees, no individual listing fees. We don't want to be bothered with taking a piece of the pie. If you're a seller and you've done all the work and you sell your product, that money deserves to be yours. And so that's the key to this whole thing, really growing it, is allowing people to keep what they sell. They keep the money that they receive. And we don't want the liability, of people that maybe it's got a scratch here or a nick there. And if you take a piece of the action, if you take a piece of that commission, then you're as responsible as the seller. And we don't like it. We don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
We are a listing service, and that's what we are. We're a place where we're just like a classified newspaper. And the thing is we're not controlling either. If the seller wants to take a certain type of payment, like they may be a merchant themselves, so they'll allow somebody to pay with the Visa or MasterCard. And of course, we'll have a PayPal functionality within our website as well, so that people can pay with PayPal. But which is kind of the norm for the online auction industry. But for those people that want to take a credit card or even a check, have somebody send them a check, they can do that. We're not here to control your business. We're here to enhance your business. That's what OLA.com is all about.
Well, that's so exciting. I'm really excited to see you guys are going to be launching really soon here.
June 1st.
June 1st. and really looking forward to it. The affiliate program sounds amazing. The founding member program, amazing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys do and what you have in store for everybody.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. And let me tell you, it's a whole new platform. We're on the cloud now. We've got responsive technology integrated to where we're going to be able to, any type of device that you use, you'll be able to use all full functionality right from your cell phone, your tablet, your desktop, your laptop, whatever device you use, you'll be able to have the full functionality of that device and our website from that device. So it's going to be a really cool site.
And that is OLA.com.
Correct.
And why don't you sign us out with some auctioneering? Let's hear
All right, I'm at $100 now. Quarter. I'm at 100 quarter now. Half and a half. 100 and a half. You go 100 and a half. You're in 100 and a half. And now 75. I'm 175. 200. You want to be 200? Oh, hold it right there for $175.